It's that time again. Let's have a chat. So today we are blessed with the presence of Ghostma from Ghostma Vlogs. You can check him out on YouTube. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can have a look for yourselves. But today we're talking about video editing and camera gear. Like, we've both been involved in doing content on YouTube for some time now. But now everyone does things differently, so it's always fun to share how other people do it on this platform and how they do it differently. And it really shows in people's content. And actually, Ghostma, I really like how you lay stuff out in your videos. You use really good music and transition slides. You'll take away from what's going on to show some other things that's happening around. And I think for like the vlog style that you do, it really adds like an enhancement to the way you're putting your videos together. But some of the questions I have is what sort of camera gear do you use? Because some of the shots I'm watching and I'm like, how did he put that together? How did he put that together? So what sort of camera gear are you using for your videos?
Well, I keep it pretty simple. I don't I use a Canon. Actually, I got it right here. Just a Canon handheld, just a Vixia HFR 600, nothing fancy. And then I have I actually had two GoPros, but I'm down to one now because I didn't like the way the other one, the video quality. But I use a GoPro Hero entry level and my phone. Those are the three main things that I use for doing my videos.
Yeah, that's awesome because well, I recently got into doing some vlog type videos on this channel, and it was a whole new learning experience because, well, for one, all the videos on my other channel were regimented, like planned out, this shot, this shot, this shot. But you do a lot of the run and gun kind of thing, and for me getting into it, it was like a whole new learning experience. I actually like consulted your videos to try to break apart how you put this together. And like, do you have much of a plan when you're setting up your video?
I'll be honest with you, there's usually no plan whatsoever. I'll just pick it up and I bring the camera with me pretty much everywhere I go. And as the day progresses, I just film things. I film myself, I film my family or what's going on. If I see something interesting, I'll film it. You know, some of the transitions are just me trying to be a little more creative and, you know, catching things like street signs and buildings and, you know, things like that. So there's not really much of a plan. Yeah,
personally, like I really like how you lay your videos out. You've got a lot of aspects that really just tie the video together, where you know you could use the same footage but you put it together in a creative way that's not so mundane to watch, right? I mean, how much can you go with a vlogging video and keep it entertaining all the time? I mean, it is just people's regular lives. So I definitely got to give you credit for keeping it interesting, even when you know you're just cooking dinner for the family or something like that. And it's definitely got a flair to it that's fun to watch.
Well, I appreciate that. It's fun. It's a little bit of it's like a creative outlet, right? It's fun, and it's like the most enjoyable part of it is taking what you have at the end of the day, you know, throwing it into your computer and, you know, turning it into something that people might enjoy watching.
Yeah, so, see what you can make of it. Yeah, no, I definitely like the whole creative aspect, and this is what really keeps me going on this website is like you said, a creative outlet, and it's a really fun way to, you know, take the footage that you have and turn it into a whole other thing. Now, one of the questions that I get a lot is what gear do you use, and what do you need for YouTubing, and how much is it going to cost me? Because I have a lot invested in camera gear that I use, and that had to do with the image quality that I wanted to put out on my other channel. But now getting into different styles of video making, like I said, you being an inspiration and several other YouTubers, but it's been so interesting to find out that a lot of people can put these videos together on such a budget.
Oh, for sure. You don't have to really have a lot of money. You're going to be, the most money you're going to spend, believe it or not, is going to be with your editing software, because that's the most important component, in my opinion. And you're going to want to make sure you have a camera that can shoot video in good enough quality. And nowadays, very affordable. You know what I mean? You don't have to go out and buy a 1D in order to have, the best quality video on the planet, right? It's, my camera was like $200. I got my GoPro used on Kijiji for like $100. And your phone. A lot of people use their phone, believe it or not. My phone that I have a Samsung Galaxy Note 4, and it shoots in 4K. You know what I mean?
Man, I couldn't believe how well you can put videos together on a cell phone.
It's wild. iPhones shoot amazing.
Yeah, like I have an iPhone 7, and that's what I've been using, along with one of these little thingies. It's a lens that you can clip onto your phone and give a better angle. I mean, because DSLR is the main benefit is the glass, right? That's where you get your image.
The wide angle.
Yeah, and I had some friends that have been introducing me to little gadgets like this that can just explode your quality of the image that you're putting on your channel for peanuts. I mean, this I think I paid $10 for.
Yeah. So, and there is good options out there for editing software as well. Like I use Sony Movie Studio Platinum 13, and I bought it right off the Sony website for, I think it was like $79.
Wow, that's cheap.
And if you go on Amazon, sometimes you can catch it on sale for $40. They had a Boxing Day sale on Sony's website. It was on for like $40. So, and it does everything and anything I could ever imagine that I would, that I personally would need it to do. So,
now some people who are watching this right now might be thinking, oh yeah, but what's the learning curve? Like how much do I have to learn about editing software to be able to use a program like that?
That's, again, it's if you don't enjoy it, you're gonna get frustrated with it. You know what I mean? And again, look at the platform we're using. We're on YouTube right now. That's where I learned 99% of the things that I've learned on my editing software is through YouTube. There's tutorials everywhere. So
yeah, well, I can attest to that, because I mean, when I started, I'm a Mac user, so when I first started off, I used the software that comes with the computer, and that's iMovie. It's a really limiting program once you learn it, right?
Yeah. So
like just slapping a video together, I don't see why a lot of people would need anything more than that. In the end, with the way people put videos together. But like, I know you get more into the editing, like you said, you enjoy it, as do I. So I ended up upgrading, and I went with Final Cut Pro, but it was not a $70 program.
Yeah, it's the one that, like I say, it's similar to the Sony Vegas, I guess. That's a pretty popular one you hear on the tubes, I suppose, but same company that makes it. And yeah, like I say, it does what I need it to do. And I know I put up a tutorial not that long ago on how to do picture-in-picture, and I got a few comments from some people saying that their programs are a lot easier. So, there's a lot of other programs out there that might be a bit more user-friendly. So, but I guess the more user-friendly it gets, probably the more expensive it gets, I would assume as well.
So I guess the takeaway from this, for anyone that's watching, that's looking into getting into YouTubing, and whether you're doing a vlog style, or you're trying to put a story out there, or amateur filmmaking kind of thing, like my advice, and this goes back to when I was having a chat with Steve Robb, and that was just get out there and do it. Use the equipment that you have. Like, it's amazing that just your cell phone, that everybody has a cell phone, you can get started and make these videos.
Oh, absolutely. Just you go back and watch my first vlog. It was like 50 minutes long, and it was like probably no cuts whatsoever, because I was using Windows Movie Maker, and you know what I mean. And you progress, you get better as you go, and You know, not only are you creating more videos, but you end up watching more videos because you're learning from other YouTubers, and you know, and then you become part of a great community and you all help each other. That's just, you know, I wouldn't have known about the programs or the equipment or different ways of doing things if it wasn't for all the people that that are in our community, right?
Yeah, and well, kudos to the community, because the community is the reason why we're talking now.
Yeah.
So on that note, I'm going to end this video, and we'll definitely have you back, Ghostma, because these are some interesting chats. So for you guys, check out some of the other chats that we've had with Ghostma and some of the other chats we've had with other people in the community. If you guys like what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button if you are feeling generous. Hit that like button, and if you want to be part of the conversation, leave a comment down below. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next one.